Namaste. One spherical love, spirituality in a modern world. Presented by Unispherical Muse, LLC. Each new day that is brought forth to us, for each individual, each person, place, or thing, each species in existence on and of Earth is brought forth through a new day. Each new day simply means that you have been brought from the sleep state, which is 44th dimension. And as you're brought forth, when you awake, you're now back in 3D, third dimension. Each new day is a new day, new way, new you, new me, new them, new everything. Because now you've just awoken from another dimension that you just astro trapped into. Now when you're in 3D, third dimension, you live simultaneously in the dualistic nature, in the left and right hemisphere of the human brain. Now to keep balance within the two, which is kosher motif, kosher is balance, motif is lifestyle. Now for each day, in order to kosher motif, you have to understand that you have a choice. Your choice is to which hemisphere do you reside in, the left or the right? Well, it depends upon the action needed. What action would that be? The action of your mind, the action of your body, the action of your emotions, or the action of your spirit? It's funny sometimes when people like to be sarcastic, and they look at me like one person said one time, yeah, I'm going to school to be a doctor, because they knew I was a doctor. I'm going to school to be a doctor. And I said, really? What kind of doctor? Are you going to be helping in mind, body, emotion, or spirit? And they just looked at me like, how could I give a comeback like that? Well, to me, say what you mean. I really don't have time for jokesters. Tell me the truth. So if you're playing around, that tells me you're lying. Because you don't want to share the truth. And you're trying to judge a person, place, or thing. To judge is to assume. To judge is to judge in a reflective mirror, because everything is a reflection of yourself. When you are judging a person, place, or thing, you are looking at a mirror and you are merely judging yourself. When you judge someone, person, place, or thing, you are simply judging a person, place, or thing, which bounces back to you because you're judging your own inadequacies of comparison to assuming the way something else is. So wouldn't that belittle yourself when you are judging? Lo and behold, that's called a deadly sin. Why would you do that to yourself? How does that make any sense whatsoever? Now, part of the process of keeping kosher motif is key point. And I put on my notes that I wrote maybe 2002. Yeah, I'm going through all my files, and Each file must be in a folder, so I'm reorganizing all my files on my flash drive. And in 3 stars, I have, it is important to maintain complete separation between your domestic and professional lives to avoid contaminating both of them. Now that means that mentally, if you're living at work when you're at home and vice versa, you're also living emotionally at home at work. And when you're at work, you're emotionally living your home life at work. You must keep them separate. That's why the saying is, you putting on different hats for whatever is needed at the time. When you're at work, focus at work, because when you're busy focused on something else, lo and behold, that's when accidents happen. Focus on what it is that you are doing. That is seeing the tree in the forest. So keep your home life and your work life separate. They're 2 different worlds that you live in. You spend 8 hours at work. There are 24 hours in a day. How many hours does that leave you to live your own personal life? That's a lot of hours. Much can be accomplished in that many hours when you learn how to see the tree in the forest. The forest is the havoc, conglomerate, chaos. The tree is the focal point. It's like you're dangling a carrot in front of a horse to get the horse moving. If you don't want to see a tree, what is your carrot? What is that focal point that drives you into that particular passion in life? It's not work. It's not life. It's your drive. It's your drive in kosher motif. And life is love. Love is life. Blessings from Reverend Dr. Juanita Lewis, DDIV, PhD. And thank you for your support. My YouTube channel is Metaphysical Healing Art, One Sparkle Love. And my podcast is One Sparkle Love Podcast. Have a beautiful, fantastic, inspirational kind of day.